It has this big, much larger T-handle that snaps in there, a couple fasteners. It's real easy on and off. Yeah, and the variable speed is nice because you can spin it up a little faster. The older ones, it's a single speed.
Special jobs demand special tools. What's happening? So you're interested in learning more about the Dewalt polisher or buffer. Well, I can tell you that it's got 12 amps, it's capable of speeds from 600 to 3,500 RPMs, and with all that range, they have cleverly put a wheel here that'll dial each speed in specifically, or the variable speed trigger will bring you through the spectrum, and as far as hardiness goes, it's all ball bearing construction. So what we'd like to do with tools like this is put them in the hands of folks who use tools like this for a living. In this case, it's Kirk Brown, and I'm really interested to get your take on performance, design, quality, and value. So first of all, this is your helmet, so you must be a motorcycle racer? What do you do in life?
I am not a motorcycle racer, but I would like to be one, maybe. A little hot rod shop in Caledonia, Crafty Bee, Nostalgia Speed. Hot rods, trucks, bikes, fabricating, just a big fun toy box. Just make all kinds of cool stuff.
Cool, so you like to build them and make them pretty and
I
shiny,
do.
right?
Yep, we cut them up and make them cool.
Okay, so let's talk about what you did with this specifically.
I have an old 1976 Honda CB750 cafe bike that I built, and it's been in my office for quite a while. So the paint had been buffed quite some time ago, but it needed a touch-up. So we used this buffer to give her a new shine. Okay,
well, let's talk about your experience with buffers. Do you have a lot of them in your arsenal?
I have the same buffer, but it's probably 10 or 12 years old, so I don't know what generation DeWalt buffer it would be, but it's a little older. It's a lot older. This has some features on it that mine doesn't have.
Sure, that's called evolution, brother.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the general performance. I mean, it has the variable speed. It's got a wide range of speeds. Did it do the job the way that you wanted it to work?
Well, it did, because I kind of knew what to expect. The feature on this one, it's a little different shape. What I really liked is this rubber nose. The one that I have does not have that, and I have taken chunks of paint out of things for just being careless.
Your Honor, I point to Exhibit A right here, the helmet. Oh, you got a beautiful shiny helmet going, and then,
somehow that happened, and it had the aluminum casting, and it's more squared off.
So that didn't happen with the new and improved rubber snout?
No, it did not. Right. And I've done that on more than one occasion. So.
Okay, so it did everything you asked it to do, correct?
Yeah. The performance was very, very nice. I like the variable speed. On this machine, this is Velcro.
Yeah.
Which is nice. The older machine didn't have that, so you can switch out from your lamb's wool. That's for when you're going to, your initial buff with some heavier compound. You peel that off. It's got a little centering.
So it's pretty quick.
I mean, compared to the old technology, this is really good. So you end up with your foam pad. You got your variable speed here, and this is to kind of finish it out. You're gonna do the final buff with the foam. Yeah, and the variable speed is nice because you can spin it up a little faster. The older ones, it's a single speed.
Right, it's got a soft start, so if you're a little fast, you can bring it back down.
The locking, it was all good.
Yeah.
You know, they've done their homework. They made some upgrades from the first one, and it's definitely an improvement.
Yeah, you know, it is interesting because we've always argued here at toolselect.com about performance and design. I mean, we've already covered the ground that this performs well and seamlessly gone into the transition of design, which really, in my mind, is part of performance. If it's designed well, it'll perform well. And so we've kind of gone through those features. I guess one thing we do have to talk about would be the cord. A lot of people, there's some cord junkies out there.
I am one of those.
Yeah?
I have.
So what do you think about this one?
Well, I like the length, and it doesn't have a ground, so you're not fighting with that.
Yeah, so what else about the design do you like or not like?
Well, it has two different handles. You have this is the standard handle that I'm accustomed to.
Sure.
And that goes on either side,
okay.
If you're lefty or righty. It has this big, much larger T-handle that snaps in there, a couple fasteners. It's real easy on and off, so you're not fighting with that.
Right, and it's heavy duty, I got to tell you. So it's got an all ball bearing construction. Let's talk about the quality. What do you think about this? You've had a machine now that's lasted you over a decade. Is this going to do the same thing?
I don't know why it wouldn't. I mean, the one that I have still works fine, but it's older technology compared to the variable speed, which is super nice, and I really like the rubber nose. I think that was one of the smartest things that they could do.
All right, so it is bottom line time. You need a new buffer, right? Go to the store, go online, you're looking. Is this the one you buy?
This is the one I would buy. Absolutely. I know there's buffers that are way less money, but they're not going to last 12 years.
Right.
I don't know how long my original will go, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
I'm getting the feeling that original is going to go on the shelf and you're going to go with the rubber snout.
Yeah. I'll loan the original out.
Okay, there you go. I'll take you up on that. Yeah. All righty, well, you know what? That's what we're all about here at toolslick.com. Real stats, real people, making it real easy to figure out which tool is right for you.